Hi, I'm Ben from WLTPodcast.com. You know when you're about to play a Wii game and that screen comes up telling you make sure there's no things or people around that you might hit? It's a good idea to listen to that.
Dude, can't believe you hit me.
I said I was sorry.
Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of We Like to Podcast.
My name is Ben,
And my name's Arvin.
and I'm not going to make the same stupid Star Wars joke this time.
Oh, thank God. I mean, hey, this is our second episode.
Yeah, and the first one went really well.
Yeah, I think it did, and apparently so did you guys.
Yeah, we got lots of great emails, lots of good comments, and a lot of really good suggestions.
And we're definitely going to try and incorporate a lot of those suggestions into the upcoming episodes.
But we're greedy, and we want more.
So please, if you want to send us any suggestions, hit us up on the website at weliketopodcast.com/contact. Or if you want to send us an email directly, just email us at weliketopodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, so we're getting more emails, but one thing we want beyond just the emails, we're looking for some submissions.
Yes, this is an open call for submissions. We want to help improve the website by increasing the amount of information that we've got on it.
Yeah, we're hoping you guys are going to send us things like articles, maybe some game reviews. If you got a video yourself that you made, send it along. We're going to see if we can incorporate it into our site.
Definitely. So if you go to the website at weliketopodcast.com/submit, you'll get all the information that you need.
All right, should we get down to it?
Let's get down to it with our week in review. So a follow-up to last episode's week in review story about mod chips, apparently there's a problem. A lot of the mod chips are found to not work with some of the new Wii consoles that are being distributed. And that's because a lot of the new Wii units are using the new D2B Panasonic chipset on their DVD-ROM drives. And this is causing a problem. And luckily, though, the guys at CycloWiz have released a new version of their mod chip that takes care of that. But make sure when you're buying your mod chip that you know what kind of chipset you've got on your Wii so that you can buy the appropriate mod chip.
Good story. Surprise! That's how I felt when Nintendo emailed me and said that we got a new channel. The Everybody Votes channel came out, which was a huge shock to me. I don't know if anyone else heard anything about it, but it came as a flat-out surprise.
Yeah, it's a nice channel.
Yeah, it's a good addition to the Wii system.
So, along with my previous mod chip story, I got another one for you. A new mod chip is finally being released within the next couple of weeks, and it's called the Weep. Now, what makes this particular mod chip interesting is the fact that it's an open source mod chip. What that means is that there's a community that's being developed in order to release, patch, and maintain the software that's going on to this mod chip. And on top of that, they're going to give you the schematics and the parts list that you're going to need. So if you're a bit of a tech head or you like your soldering iron, you can actually go ahead and build the mod chip yourself. It's a pretty sweet project.
Yeah, it's going to be great that there's a lot of community support around that.
Definitely.
Yeah, one thing, good news, Zelda, Twilight Princess, over 1 million units sold. So that's huge, big units, great game.
Yeah.
Great addition for the Wii system. I personally think it's my favorite game out right now.
Yeah, and next to Wii Sports, it's the next biggest sold.
Yeah.
So if you're a fan of AOL Instant Messenger, you'll be happy to know that it's coming to the Wii via the Opera web browser. The guys responsible for the AOL Instant Messenger on the PSP project have now decided to put AOL Instant Messenger on the Wii, and it's going to be all through the Opera web browser. So if you want more info, you can check out WiiAim.com. It's an upcoming project, and we don't quite know when it's going to be released, but keep updated on that.
Yeah, another thing going along with the web browser, I don't really know anyone who doesn't use YouTube, but one good thing is that they've come out with WiiTube, which is a modified YouTube that works a lot more smoothly with the Wii system. And this is going along with some other web pages that have made changes to really enhance the Wii online experience. I know for one fact, any of you who are fans of HomestarRunner.com, they've modified some of their games to work better with the Wii.
Yeah, they got a whole panel there that fits right nicely into the Wii set there.
Yeah.
So developers are finally getting their hands on Wii Connect 24 development kits. This is huge.
Big.
Wii Connect 24 has just not been available to developers so that for online gaming capability. And now they're finally starting to roll out development kits to developers. So hopefully we'll start seeing more online playing within the near future.
That's one of the main reasons why I wanted the Wii system, was really the online gameplay.
Yeah, we definitely wanted to be able to play with, play online with our friends if you can't get a hold of the person, or hang out. It's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, it's
We're
huge.
looking forward to it.
It's huge. I asked for it last episode, if you saw it. Kittens.
Kittens?
I got kittens.
You got kittens.
I got kittens. Check it out. It's WeeKitty.com, and it's just a lot of cute pictures with kittens and the Wii.
Excellent.
Yeah. I got me some kittens.
Aw, everybody loves kittens.
Everyone loves kittens.
So we got some game announcements, do we?
We do. We got some game announcements. Okay, first things first, Guitar Hero. Huge title. There's been a lot of rumors floating around. Hopefully it's coming for the Wii. Unfortunately, that's all it is so far, are rumors. But, it's something that I think everyone wants. It's a huge game, and it would be a huge addition to the system.
Yeah, like I know people that are, buying 360s just because Guitar Hero 2 is coming to the 360.
Yes.
And if we got one, it's just going to explode.
It will. So try emailing Activision, see if you can get on the bandwagon and get that coming.
Excellent.
Also, another game coming out, Brunswick Pro Bowling. So the big name in bowling, looking for something a little more advanced than what was on the Wii Sports package. I liked it, though. I really liked the Wii Sports Bowling.
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, but it's hopefully something coming along with better physics engine. I heard that there's going to be different ball sizes, so something a little more interactive.
Yeah, different weighting to the different types of balls that you can get, as well as statistics and hopefully like what's called a career mode, things like that.
That'd be awesome. Hopefully they'd do some Wii Connect 24 stuff too.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So we got a release date for you. Super Paper Mario is set to hit April 9th, so mark that date off on your calendar. It's continuing on with the franchise. Looks to be a good title.
Yeah, hopefully another good RPG.
So when I buy technology, I'm often a very conscious shopper. I make sure that I research the thing that I'm buying as well as the company that I'm buying it from to make sure that I don't get any problems when I have to deal with any issues or customer service related problems. This of course wasn't the case when I bought my Wii. When I bought my Wii, I was just really excited for the unit. I didn't really care about anything like that. Until of course I brought my launch day unit home and I had a problem. The Wii unit itself was fine, but after I performed my first update, I found that I couldn't connect to the internet. This was a known problem by Nintendo, and when I called up customer service, they replied with, "Hey, no problem." And they shipped me a brand new unit 2 days later. I just transferred my information over and shipped the old unit back. Not a problem, and I thought that this was fantastic customer service. But that's nothing compared to what happened with a girl named Saska over at fiendishgleeclub.com. Her Wii unit died because of a drive failure, and when she notified Nintendo about what had happened, they said, well, why don't we, instead of shipping you a new unit, why don't you just come in to our headquarters? Because she happened to live in the Washington area. So skeptically, she said, okay, sure. And when she and her little son walked into Nintendo headquarters, they were greeted and were given a brand new unit within half an hour. But not only that, they automatically transferred all of her information over, as well as gave her some free stuff to boot. And while they were waiting for their brand new unit, her son got to enjoy video games in the waiting area, as well as they got to enjoy the company of the giant, what is it, 5-foot Mario that was there in the waiting room. I just think that this is a fantastic story and just goes to show how deep and how positive Nintendo's customer service is.
Yeah, it's a really good story. It gives a lot of hope to anyone who thinks they're not sure buying the unit if something goes wrong with it, which usually doesn't happen, but you know that you're covered.
And definitely, so if you are having any problems with the units, with your Wii, or with any of your other Nintendo products, give Nintendo a call because they want to help you.
Yeah. I was shocked. I said it earlier. Nintendo gave us a new channel, seemingly out of the blue. There were rumors that a channel was coming. No one really told us what it was or how it was going to be implemented. They sent me a message. I hope they sent you one too. Little blue light blinking on the system. I checked it out, and we got the Everybody Votes channel.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a really easy channel, really fun. All you have to do is do a system update, get yourself online. You got to tell them where your region is. There's different voting on regional. There's also voting for world. They give you different questions that are updated periodically and send you emails to tell you what people's responses were.
So what kind of questions are we talking about here?
The one that I voted for was, do you like dogs or cats? And obviously I like me some kittens, so That was an easy choice.
So that's pretty cool. It's all just really simple, easy questions to answer.
Yeah, it's really easy, really straightforward, and it seems to be an attempt for Nintendo to build a world community.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's goes along with a lot of other things that people have been doing outside Nintendo with the Wii, community-based systems. Something like the Wii Maps, mapwii.com,
Right.
which is similar to Google. It seems to be a mash-up, and it's really simple system. You go online, you check out your local area, you see who around the area has a Wii, and maybe you can connect, play some online stuff.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. They show you a different information about they give you their friend code as well as what games that person has. So hopefully in the future when WeConnect 24 does come out, you'll be able to find people in your area and play with them.
Also, there's things like the Mi Plaza, miplaza.net, and that's different people designing different Miis and making them available for everyone to download. There's celebrities, and I think they actually have a Bruce Campbell one.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
So we got an email after our first episode by a guy named Zach. And Zach wanted to know if there was any possibility that he could connect his iPod to his Nintendo Wii for the purposes of having the Wii play back his music. Unfortunately, this just isn't the case. There's nothing at this point that we've known or that's rumored to incorporate anything from Nintendo and Apple to be able to maybe either give you a channel on your Wii channel pages or actually play media like that. However, on today's segment of We Teach You, we're going to show you how you can actually stream media like video, music, and photos from your PC over to your Wii. Playing MP3s on your Wii using an SD card is the simplest method of getting music onto your Wii because the Wii by default automatically understands and reads the MP3 format. Now the first thing that you're going to need is a standard secure digital memory card, something like this. They're extremely cheap nowadays and you can usually pick up about a 1 GB card for about 15 bucks online. Plus they have the added benefit of being used for storing game saves as well as virtual console games if you happen to run out of space on your Wii unit. Now the next thing you're going to need is a way to get MP3s onto the card itself. Now I'm not going to go into all the different types of card readers that are out there, but you can usually pick one up at any computer or electronics store. I have one built into my laptop, so it's going to be convenient for this demo. Now that we have the tools that you're going to need, let's go ahead and actually put some MP3s onto the memory card. The most important thing to remember if you want to use this method is that you're going to have at least one photo file on the memory card along with your music because we're using the photo channel to actually play the files. So you can just grab any picture file you can find, and you'll see why this is important later. Now, I'm going to copy over the I Know Karate CD and just some random picture. And the directory structure doesn't matter, so you can actually just place the files anywhere onto the memory card and the Wii's just going to pick them up. Okay, so now that we have our single picture and all of our music loaded onto our SD card and put inside our Wii, let's go inside the photo channel. Make sure you select digital camera and you'll see that the Wii has found one photo file, and that's the single photo that we put onto our SD card. So in order to play back your music, you're going to have to use the slideshow setting. So we'll go ahead and select slideshow and hit A to interrupt the loading. Now go into change settings and under music, select choose song. You'll see that all of the different MP3 files that we had selected and put onto our SD card are now available to us. And if we single click with A onto any one of these song files, they'll actually start to play. But if you go down past all the MP3 files, you'll see there's an option that says all MP3 files. And if you select this option, then it'll start playing back all the MP3 files together as a sequential selection of files. Unfortunately, the biggest limitation between this is the fact that there's no way to randomize or generate your own playlists. Everything is just done from one song to the next. So that's it. Now you can just go back and resume your slideshow, and the single file will loop over and over and over, and all of your MP3 music will play. That's all it takes to load MP3s onto the Wii. Playing videos on your Wii is very similar to playing MP3s, except the Wii can't directly read the video files on their own. They're going to have to be pre-processed. Since these video files will be played on the Wii photo channel, they're going to have to be in a format that the Wii can understand. And this format is the same format that digital cameras use to capture movies and uses MJPEG compression. To do the conversion, we'll be using a program called Wii Video 9 by a company called Red Kawa. I'll be providing links in the show notes to a similar program for the Mac. So once you've downloaded and installed the program, we'll start converting our videos. Okay, so now that you've downloaded and installed the program from the website, let's go ahead and run the Wii Video 9 software. It's a really simple program, and we'll be going through the one-step conversion process. Now, it's going to look a little funky on my screen because I've got a really low resolution, but this button says one-click convert, and that's the option that we're going to be using. Now, the program is really versatile in that it accepts a wide variety of media formats, including AVI, MPEG, QuickTime, and even DVD VOB files. I'm going to be converting a QuickTime file that's a really rough version of our intro from the podcast. So all you have to do is now, with the file selected, hit open. And the Wii Video 9 software will automatically start transcoding it into the format that the Wii can understand. And that's it. Our video is now converted. Okay, now with your media file put onto your SD card, go back into the photo channel and select digital camera. You'll see that the Wii has said that it has found one movie file. If we go ahead and say view, you'll see that the video file is right there and ready to be viewed. And all we need to do to play it back is just click on it once. That's it. You've successfully gotten video and transcoded it and brought it onto your Wii for playback. And that's it. So now you know how to get media onto your Wii using an SD memory card. Now, I know I said that we'd be covering streaming media from a network PC or Mac onto your Wii, but unfortunately there just isn't enough time in this section of the podcast to cover it. What I'm going to do for you, however, is put up a special separate section of We Teach You on the website just dedicated to streaming media onto your Wii. It's going to come out within the next couple of days after this podcast is released, so keep your eyes fixed onto the website. That's it for today's episode of We Teach You. Now let's get back to the podcast. And we're back.
Thank you, Arvin.
That was really informative.
I think you did a good job.
Thanks.
He likes technology.
So thank you again for everybody for watching. Once again, if you want to get onto the website and give us some feedback, it's weliketopodcast.com/contact, or you can email us at weliketopodcast@gmail.com.
I'd like to give another thanks out to I Know Karate, still providing us that great music.
Yeah.
Check them out. Check out the link and go to their site.
Excellent.
Also, thank you everyone for watching. And I get
again,
it this time.
Yeah, you know what that is.
This time I do.
Yeah, so what are we doing here?
We're going to bash the PS3.
Okay, so what do you got to say?
All right, for me, I don't know how many of you have actually seen a PS3 up close or touched it or held it, but it's quite a hefty little machine. It's big, it's bulky, it's shiny, and it collects dust like a magnet.
Yeah.
It's got a huge power source, and it's pretty much an all-around pig.
My problem this week with the PS3 happens to be that, guess what? EA,
Yeah.
makers of famous sports franchises like Madden and
NHL?
NHL and all that, well, they decided, hey, wait a minute, we're not doing so good on the PS3. Oops, I think we might have made a mistake. Yeah, so the story basically is that EA, of course, got amazing amounts of profit through the PS2 and decided, hey, we're going to go with the PS3 because it's solid. Not exactly the case.
Sorry, guys.
They're finding that a lot of their shares, especially with their franchises, are really going downhill, and that they got to jump ship.
One thing that they did notice, though, was how well the Madden did on the Wii. And I've played the game myself. It's a lot of fun. I'm not a huge fan of the Madden franchise, but this game was a lot more interactive and gave you a really good chance to get into the game.
Yeah, so you can see, and definitely probably going to notice in the future that EA is going to be back in both the Xbox 360 and the Wii a lot heavier.
And we want them. They are a good manufacturer, great games, great sports games especially.
Yeah, we got Tiger Woods coming out soon too. All right.
So is that everything for today?
I think that's everything for today. I'm Arvin.
And I'm Ben.
Thanks for watching We Like to Podcast.